Hey everybody, I'm Pastor Brian, and I want to give you a brief explanation of our Advent Focus this year that we will be doing as a whole church. We're inviting everyone to stop by the Welcome Center or the church office and pick up a copy of The Christmas We Didn't Expect by David Mathis. This book is structured in such a way that it gives you a daily reading from December 1st through the 24th. So it gives you a couple of pages to read through, some things to think about, even gives you a prayer prompt in the back. And there's an introduction that you can read through if you wanted to do that, say, like on November 30th, kind of leading up to it. On our social media channels, we'll be posting some scripture passages from the reading and some quotes, perhaps, and even some encouragement, just to kind of bring that collective feel as we're walking through this together. So be looking for that. We'll conclude our reflections, our kind of Advent anticipation on December 24th at our Christmas Eve services as we anticipate the Christmas Day celebration. So I'm looking forward to that. Our family actually used this book last year. We read through this last year, and we found it helpful, and especially in turning our attention to Jesus. And as someone who struggles to read consistently with our family and with the kids, I found this very doable. It's not overwhelming. It's not a ton of reading. It's not like, oh man, this is a burden. It's a thing we got to do every day. So I think it'll create some good discussion points for you and give you an opportunity to pray together, which is always good. Now, we know this book can maybe be a little bit intimidating, especially if you've got younger kids. So we're also offering another option called Wonders of His Love. So this can be an alternative book if you'd rather do this one rather than the other one, or it could be an additional book, which is probably how our family will end up using it. Now, I've not worked through this one personally yet. Our family hasn't gone through this one yet. It's actually brand new out this year. But I can tell you that anything that helps our family find Jesus in Isaiah, I'm pretty excited about. I'm looking forward to working through this and seeing what it has for us. Plus, with this one, there are some additional crafts and activities, things your family can do that focus on kind of the theme for that week. So one other thing I want to point out about this one is there actually is 5 readings per week. So there's not a daily reading. So it's a little bit less as far as that goes, maybe even a little bit more doable for you with younger kids. So if you're single, don't think, hey, this is only a family thing, right? We'd love for you to read along with us. And I would even encourage you to consider inviting someone else to read along with you during this season. If you're a family, why don't you consider inviting someone who's single into your family rhythm this Christmas season? Doesn't mean you have to get together every night, but maybe even kind of like a recap thing. If you're reading together, getting together maybe every couple of days or on the weekend, maybe lunch on Sunday, to kind of coordinate and talk and discuss through it, even pray together. You can pick up either one of these books or both of them if you want. You can grab both if you want at the Welcome Center or the church office throughout the week. One other clarification I want to make. Advent isn't something that we have to celebrate or have to observe, right? Neither is Christmas. I mean, the Bible doesn't command us as New Covenant Christians to observe festivals or holidays. That's some of the beauty and joy and freedom in the New Covenant. So we don't want you to see this as a burden or as an additional thing you have to do in this busy season. So don't feel guilty if you don't want to participate in this. But perhaps you have never considered reading through something during Advent, or you've never intentionally turned your focus to Jesus as a family in the weeks leading up to Christmas. Perhaps this is the year to consider doing that. So just from me to you, would you consider joining us in this, turning our attention to Jesus together during this Advent season?